Lagos State Physical Planning Permit Authority is set to foster regional integration and enhance infrastructure development. Niger Delta Development Commission begins repair of failed sections on East-West Road. On the foreign scene, Israeli forces kill 300 people in northern Gaza siege. And in sport, Super Eagles fly to Benya for 2025 AFCON qualifying matchday for encounter against Libya. Now the details. I am Sarah Adesanya. Lagos State Physical Planning Permit Authority (LASPA) is set to foster regional integration, enhance infrastructure development, and promote urban growth to meet the demands of a rapidly expanding population. The general manager of LASPA, Kende Oshinaike, said the agency will hold a summit that will attract a wide range of stakeholders, including urban planners, architects, government officials, and members of the public. The summit is scheduled for October 15 and 16 to explore innovative strategies for shaping the future of Lagos as a sustainable, well-coordinated megacity. As part of publicity ahead of the program, LASPA organized a sensitization roadshow. Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Mudashiru Obasa, has cancelled members of the House to strengthen the legislative arm of government ahead of the future. Obasa gave the advice in Abeokuta, Ogun State capital, at the opening of a 3-day budget retreat for lawmakers and staff of the House with the theme optimizing the legislature's power of the purse for effective service delivery in Lagos State. The Speaker challenged lawmakers to be committed in their legislative duties as they must leave lasting legacies for the future, strengthen governance, responsibility, and accountability. Obasa charged lawmakers on improved and effective legislative oversight functions being one of the responsibilities of the legislature. In his opening remarks, the clerk and head of service of the House, Olalekon Onofeko, described the retreat as an avenue to have insight into the state budget. As part of the Lagos State government's effort to protect children from life-threatening diseases, the chairman of Ekpa local government area, Sura Animashao, has appealed to residents to actively participate in the upcoming vaccination campaign scheduled for October 19 to November 2 for the immunization against measles, yellow fever, and human papillomavirus (HPV. Addressing the people of Ekpa on the planned vaccination exercise, Anima Shao emphasized the importance of the campaign, urging parents and guardians to ensure that their children are vaccinated. She noted that the immunization drive is a vital step in boosting the health and immunity of young children in the community. The chairman stressed that the vaccines, which will be administered to children between 9 months to 59 months for measles, 9 months to 44 years for yellow fever, and 9 years to 14 years for HPV, are critical for preventing outbreaks of these diseases, adding that the HPV vaccine in particular plays a key role in preventing cervical cancer, which remains a leading cause of death among women. Operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, at the Muritala Mohammed International Airport, Lagos, have arrested a Thailand returnee, Gujrafor Simon Peter, for importing 13.30 kilogram of heroin worth over 3.192 billion naira. Ogujrafor was arrested on October 7 while attempting to smuggle out of the airport the drug concealed in 6 backpacks and then packed into 2 big cases. According to a statement released by NDLEA spokesperson Femi Babafemi, the suspect left Thailand on October 3 and stopped over in Doha, where he spent 2 days before heading to Lagos, while his luggage was routed to Accra, Ghana, his original destination. Babafemi also said NDLEA operatives at 3 seaports intercepted large consignment of opioid with a combined monetary value of 22.7 billion naira. And now to the rest of the stories. The Niger Delta Development Commission has commenced emergency repairs of the failed sections of the east-to-west road between Warri in Delta State and Benin in Edo State. The commission said the repairs would be more on the dilapidated sections along Ibadulume, Amukpe roundabouts, Masoga and Olugbo. NDDC Managing Director Samuel Ubuku said these when he inspected the ongoing repairs of the failed sections of the road in the company of Executive Director Project Victor Antai and other directors of the commission. Ubuku expressed gratitude to President Bola Tinubu for giving the directive for urgent restoration of the failed section strategic road traversing the Niger Delta region. He also commended the federal government for promptly acting on media reports and outcries of the people to reward the contract for the road project which had long been abandoned. Obuku enjoined members of the various communities and commuters to show understanding during the period of construction as the government was prepared to complete the project as quickly as possible. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has congratulated an elder statesman and leader of the State Governors Advisory Council, GAC, Prince Tajuddin Ulusi, on his 80th birthday. Governor Sanwo-Olu, in a statement issued by a special advisor on media and publicity, Boyega Akoshile, described Prince Ulusi as a respected historian, political icon, and true Democrat who is passionate about good governance. It said the GAC leader and former federal lawmaker deserves commendation on his contributions to governance and politics in Lagos State for about 6 decades. Governor Sanwo-Olu said Prince Ulusi is an uncompromised public figure, a leader who has distinguished himself both in government and in party politics. And now in foreign news, at least 300 people have been killed by Israeli forces as the military siege of northern Gaza enters a 9th day, with tens of thousands trapped by ground invasion and drone strikes as food and water supplies dwindle. Israel's Air Force expands its bombard of Lebanon and targets civilian areas outside traditional Hezbollah bastions, including a 100-year-old mosque in Border Village. About 25 wounded Israeli soldiers are airlifted to a hospital in the country's north after engaging in fierce battles with Hezbollah as the ground offensive rolls on. In Gaza, at least 42,000 people have been killed and over 98,000 wounded in Israeli attacks since October 2023. In Israel, at least 1,000 people were killed on October 7, 2023, and more than 200 people taken captive. And in sport, the Super Eagles players and the officials have departed the country for their 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualifying match day 4 encounter against the Mediterranean Knights of Libya. They left the country through a charter flight this morning. The Super Eagles defeated the North Africans 1-0 at the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium, Uyo, on Friday. Their next encounter will hold on Tuesday at the 10,000 capacity stadium in Benya, which is 19 kilometers from Benghazi. The Lagos State Sports Commission, LSSC, has launched the pilot edition of the Lagos Active Challenge to address the rising concerns of a sedentary lifestyle and the growing need for accessible wellness and health programs. The initiative, which is supported by Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, was designed to promote physical well-being and an active lifestyle in different communities across the state. The pilot edition aims to encourage a physically active lifestyle of residents and acknowledges the significance of routine exercise to propagate a healthy society. The Lagos Active Challenge exercise was held in 5 different locations comprising Mobalaji Johnson Sports Center, Rowing Park, Adekunle, Ifakojai, Isolo, and Obanikoro. Speaking in the pilot edition, the General Manager of Lagos State Sports Commission, Lekon Fatodu, reiterated Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration's concerns about the continued promotion of productive endeavors which had been driven by active citizens. Just before we go, always carry out proper and adequate checks on your vehicles before setting out. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X, formerly Twitter, at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that Sanwo-Olu administration supplied 86,000 dual furniture set to 775 public schools? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Physical Planning Parliamentary Authority, LASPA, is set to foster regional integration, enhance infrastructure development, and promote responsible urban growth to meet the demands of a rapidly expanding population. The Niger Delta Development Commission has commenced emergency repairs of the failed sections of the East-West Road between Warri in Delta State and Benin in Edo State. We also told you that at least 300 people have been killed by Israeli forces as the military siege of northern Gaza enters a ninth day, with tens of thousands trapped by the ground invasion and drone strikes as food and water supplies dwindle. And in sport, Super Eagles players and their officials have departed the country for their 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualifying match day 4 encounter against the Mediterranean Knights of Libya. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That is the news broadcast compiled by Zainab Adebashin. I am Sarah Adesanya. Thank you for listening and God bless you.